Well, Genchev, if you have curved walls, you can always approximate them to straight walls. This is very simple. You just make similar. You just calculate a similar surface, and you take it into account as a straight wall of similar area. If you have only round walls, well, then you will have to. If you have only round walls, and sometimes it can happen, then it's just a question of, I will show it to you. So let's say I have this, something like this, then you can do a simulation basically which will look like this. Or if you say, okay, it's too much to calculate, you can do it only with 2 walls. It's up to you to decide. You're welcome. Any other questions, guys? So if I get this right, allow me to open. You are saying that you are having this kind of system, and this is all heated, and here you have -20. Okay, is that correct? Okay, so this is an internal. Yes, I understand. Okay, then for this situation there is not a special design, a special feature in the design yet. What you can do is to take into account a very good thermal insulation towards that part. In the new version that we are going to launch, this should be also covered. Yes, I understand what you mean, but we didn't insert this as such. So what you can do in order to have an evaluation is that on this part, you take into account a better thermal insulation of the wall than what you have in reality. What is going to be installed in reality, and you estimate this like being towards outside, but with a better thermal insulation. In the new version that we will release, this will be also treated, but with some limitation. What do you mean by? Yes, it was already explained. The natural ventilation, it comes into effect here, and this will show you if you have any kind of overheating. You see here, it will show you if you have any kind of overheating problems. Yes, it will be released until 31 of March, definitely. Coming back on the overheating, there is also, depending on the strategy that you will select here, for example, you have night ventilation or day ventilation. If you select day ventilation, you are in a very warm climate, you might have some issues with the overheating. No problem, Federico, don't worry. No, Martin, we are not taking into account the different wind conditions into the court. Yes, this could have been done, but it's going far deeper than the first scope of the project, which is basically to give you the main principle and the interaction between the main principle. What it will happen if what it will happen if you put only glazing surface. You can decide to say, okay, I put only glazing surface, and then the fact that you are having inner court, it doesn't have it doesn't count anymore, because you already will be far too far with the results. There are other things that could have been added or put it in, but we have chosen to stick with the most important of them, so that you can have some kind of clear image in which direction your design is steering. If without simulation, without the simulation of all of these small details, let's say, you are already with your design at 150 kilowatt, it will not matter whether it is or it's not. If you are with your design at 35 instead of 30, then this is not also a question, because nobody will take the magnifier and pinpoint, okay, instead of 30 you have 35. Welcome. Any other question, guys? Federico, I will upload the slides, and I will also upload a movie about the usage, together with also the presentation. There are a lot of other presentations on the website that you can see and take a look at them. And there will be other trainings, Yanis, yes, there will be a training. There will be at least 3 or 4 more training. One training will be on acoustic comfort. The second one will be on the daylight comfort. The third one will be on the general conditions from Astana, and the fourth one will be on the philosophy of Expo 2017. This should be announced Monday, latest Tuesday, when they will be taken part. Nuria, to be honest, I would prefer you put the overview palette at least, because I have seen so many times a lot of cases in which, well, let's put it this way, using Photoshop was easier to obtain the result than playing a little bit with the construction. Unfortunately for those that decided to go this way, the results are seen very fast, and you cannot obtain very good results with as I told you, huge glazed surface, or you cannot obtain no shade, no overheating when you have only glazed facade towards south and no shading. But I would suggest you put at least parts of it to show to the judges that you try to obtain this in a truthful and correct way, and the result is okay, it's 32, 28, 27, doesn't matter. And to explain it, okay, I have simulated here like this, and or here I have approximated it the other way. No, Martin. The easiest way, and also for Nuria, the easiest way, just make a print screen and put it on the poster. So, because you will not deliver any other things beside the PDF. This is also depending a little bit on how the national stage will take place, because in all 20 countries which are participating, the national stage is slightly different from country to country. There are some countries having presentation of the project in front of the judges. There are some countries which are conducting some kind of pre-judging selection. So based on that, you can decide to say, okay, if I have a presentation, then I will put my results in the poster, and I put some kind of explanation in the PowerPoint, which I'm going to present to the judges, and say, okay, look, I have simulated it this way, and I take into account, because my design is round and I have not the possibility to simulate a round wall in Designer. I have simulated it straight, but I have approximate the surface to the real surface. For nothing. Guys, last 5 minutes. Let me know if you have any other questions. thank you guys. So take care. Just to show you one more thing, this is how the overheating is looking. So if you do a calculation, it will pinpoint what kind of temperature for what percentage of time you have during the time of the year. Thank you for participating, and well, if you have any question, you have my email. If I cannot answer to you in 24 hours, I will try to answer to you as much as possible, as fast as possible. So see you as many as possible in Astana. Take good care. Bye guys. Ilian, in 5 minutes you can, 3 minutes you can close this. I will let you know about the new trainings Monday so that we can inform everybody. So thank you guys. Bye bye.